Now this Soulja boy, he coming out talking about independent, and it's a controversy going on with this dude, Young Dolph, saying that he was independent. So right before this man gets shot up 100,000 times, young Soulja boy, he come out and say the man not independent. He signed to some Arab distribution deal, and he under the label Empire, and then he act like he beefing with the man. They tagging each other over social media, talking about we want the smoke. But the underground situation is this Young Dolph, he signed to this record label, and he pretty much acting like he got more money than the record label, because the record label ain't they don't got but like 55 million, or the CEO got 55 million. So Young Dolph, they say he goes to the CEO and say, I got 100 million. Let me buy half of your company. Now, this in the same time period that Soulja boy beefing with this man, or it's a so-called beef start over some argument over being independent. And so you got another situation. You got Bootsy get shot up. You got Mo 3 getting shot up. You got King Von getting shot up, all on this distribution label. And so what is really going on with this situation? Because see, this is a part of the witchcraft that's trying to control the young people of our nation. And so they getting exposed for the wickedness that they doing. See, the devil want to call them phone because they see that they're getting exposed. Because you got these people pretty much pushing their witchcraft, going hard body, as they say in New York, on the young people, especially the tribe of Judah. And everybody follow the tribe of Judah, so they going hard body. And most of these hood rappers and these super gangster hood rappers who want distribution, they go to this Arab dude who the elites controlling, and they trying to start this Tupac controversy, rap beef, in the middle of a major crisis, and distract the people. Now, mind you, this record label came out, or was founded in 2010. Then 5 years later, you had a major television series called Empire. Let me see. This thing is the same name of this record company, and they was having all kind of corruption. They was drug dealers who started a record label, and you know what I'm saying, had all kind of wickedness that spewed out of this situation. Not only is this distribution company got 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, the dude Extillion or whatever his name was, who got shot up in his little car with a bag of money. He was under this record label. And so this whole situation is suspect. And this the dude Ghazi, who so-called is the CEO owner of the record company. And it seemed like a big time setup by these elites to cause drama and pretty much get our people distracted with all these people fighting and killing each other when they about to rush in like a flood and shut everything down and go on attack mode. They got, people running their mouth talking about Soulja Boy fighting over this situation of being independent. He threatening the people. Then after the man gets shot, Soulja Boy post on social media quiet like a mouse, sitting there smoking and just staring at the darn phone or whatever he recording with. And it's a bunch of wickedness, man. But let me get a verse on this, cause I know how these people think. Let's get a quick verse. It said, 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan shall get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And some translations got designs. See, we know that these people is pretty much using their witchcraft to distract and lead astray the children of Israel in the last days before they finna get pretty much attacked by that sword that the Lord is sharpening for them. Let's get Second Thessalonians. See, this is also, the heathens, which is led by the so-called white men, the red dragon. This they being revealed in these last days. And so he trying to come with all. Let's let the verse speak. It say, verse 8, and then shall the wicked be revealed. See, that's what's going on now. He's being revealed. And you finna see all kind of way we seeing it. These rappers dropping like flies. And a lot of them have signed a record deal. And they got insurance on their head. Insurance pretty much contracts on their head. So where these people ain't gonna take a loss. It says, and the wicked shall be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Verse 9, even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan with all power, signs, and lying wonders. See, the lying wonders is going to be the distraction that these people throwing out there, to have the children of Israel caught up and pretty much hypnotized or blind so they can't see what the heck going on. Let's get this in 2 Corinthians 1:4. It says, in whom the God of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not. See, that's what's going on. It's just a part of blinding the minds of these people because they pretty much live and breathe these entertainers and these rappers. They know all the lyrics. They know all their verses, but you can't tell it. They can't quote you a verse from the spirit of the Lord. They can't give you a bunch of verses. They can't quote a chapter out of the Bible, but they can quote this man's whole album. They listen to this man's album back to back, and so these so-called they want, and then they pushing out this they independent, and Soulja Boy exposed that these people ain't independent. They being controlled by the so-called white man through this little Arab that's helping them distribute. They have a distribution deal through this little Arab, and they acting like they starting their own record labels and they independent, owning their masters when they not. they still under the thumb and the foot of the so-called white man, who is the ultimate owner of these companies and got life insurance and all kind of stuff on these people. And he can knock them off anytime he get ready, pay one of these raggedy Negroes to go assassinate their brother over some money. People do anything for some money. That's what DMX and his song Damien, he was letting it be known. These record companies will get one of these broke Negroes and tell them, we'll give you money, we'll do whatever you want to do. We just need you to go do something. That in Belly with DMX, he wanted Ox wanted him to do a big favor for him, and he was gonna front him all kind of dope and money pretty much, and he wanted him to go kill some guy in Jamaica. See, that's the kind of stuff that these dragons do to these entertainers, and then our people talking about black on black crime, not knowing that it's bigger than that. The so-called white man controlling this. The devil, the real devil, he controlling it with his money. But that's what's going on when you're talking about these record labels. They all run the same game, and then they promote the beef and probably fuel the beef because they got insurance money on the back end. You know, because when you look up employees or businesses, they can put out insurance on their employees. And if you got any kind of contract with somebody, you pretty much their employee. You know, you're not seeing that, you're not, and that's what this whole situation is about, this independent crap. These people are not independent. They are part of working on a business and a job with these dragons, and they trying to act like they ain't a part of the dragon, and ain't got nothing to do with it. Same thing with this Arab. He acting like, oh, I'm independent, and the white man ain't controlling me. He just a front guy. So these dragons, you know, can't be targeted, and they gonna pay him some money to be the front guy so he can take the fall. Cause the Migos under these people, all the major rappers is going through this so-called Arab dude, but we know that the big one, the big elites is over them, and they'll make a call real quick and tell them to do whatever agenda for whatever amount of money. Same thing with the politician. The politicians do the same thing. They can run their mouth and say they the president, the governor, the mayor, but they get a call from one of these elites and somebody over them, and it's some money involved. When bribery come on the scene, it's gonna be pretty much they gonna hand over control to the elites, and they gonna do their business. And that's what these poor so-called poor people, they don't understand. They thinking just because somebody not sitting there in the office that's in the headquarters, you know, that they ain't no way they can control the situation. They don't have to be there. They just make a phone call and send some money. Somebody get knocked off. And so just not no Negroes killing each other situation. It's all orchestrated by the so-called white man, who is the devil that the Bible speaks of, the arch enemy of the Lord and his people. And it's all targeted on his people. You don't see this going on with no other nation. But I'm going to leave it there. All praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.